having just returned to this great pastime, I'm reminded of the bad times, the times when you didn't catch. You seriously need a big set of balls to be able to pick yourself up and motivate yourself to keep going in this game. This fresh northwesterly wind blowing over my hometown of Coggeshall in Essex is helping me make my decision of where to fish for the next 48 hours. I'm excited and, if I'm honest, a little bit nervous as well. This grandioso of a lake is the Rise. It's a 10-acre irrigation reservoir on the Essex Carp Syndicate ticket. This truly impressive place boasts an equally impressive stock sheet. Check this out. 70 plus fish over 30 pounds, 25 40s and 3 fish over 50 pounds. So surely, with what's on offer here, I'm bound to catch, right? It's early July, and we're here at first light. I've put 3 singles out to start with, kept it very stealthy. I've tried to keep the level of noise down, just in case something's mooching about. I'm pretty much ready now. I think you guys have seen way too many setup videos before, so I thought I'd save you the boredom. Little and often, small amounts of boilie just over my baited spots. I've seen a fish roll, so I've changed one of my rigs to a 6-foot zig. The lake bed at the moment is fairly clear. There's not a huge amount of weed out there, but I still wrapped everything up just in case. I definitely think that the mindset for fishing a syndicate of this quality is very different to the day ticket or the runs water. Probably like the rest of you, I too do my research via YouTube and the magazine websites. And having found articles about how to fish this place, I've got various different tactics that I want to try, but I've got to start somewhere. Welcome to the fidget zone. Waiting and more waiting. It can be dangerous. It gets your mind working. Am I doing things right? Do I need to change anything? Well, I am going to change. Well, not change. I'm basically just going to put some bait out. I'm marking up to about 13 wraps. I'm going to get the marker out and have a little plod around. There are 3 bushes on the horizon that I'm marking up with. and it seems pretty clear out there. I'm using braid and a fairly stiff rod to get as much information as I can of what I'm fishing on. Unlike mono, braid is ideal for transferring all that information up the line. There you go, a little bit silty, but it's perfect to fish in. Let me show you my spots. So today I'm fishing off of West 4 and 13 wraps parallel on all 3 rods. This wind is fairly strong at the moment, and it should be interesting with the spot. And here it is, the delicious looking spot. It's a mixture of hemp, ground baits, and lots of good corn, and some crushed up boilie as well. Along with the colour, I like there to be a bit of a cloud, so if I'm using it for my zigs, it creates that nice column in the water. Spotting to a camera is an added challenge, and one I wouldn't recommend. And there we have it, 3 rods out, 3 spots baited up. The rest of it is, well, out of my hands, I'm afraid. Time just goes so quick on the bank. 1 minute is midday, and the next you're clambering in to your sleep system. Hopefully not with these fellas. Evening here is a magical time. The light is pure and utterly gorgeous. It's a great time to relax and fall into a deep sleep, and hopefully be woken by alarms. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Nothing. Not a sausage. I don't get it. Why hasn't it gone? I know a lot of this is luck, but I did everything right. And the fish are a couple of weeks after spawning, so they must be hungry. Maybe there's a tangle. Maybe it's laying in 20 foot of weed. You know, all those thoughts that go through your head. I've got no idea of what... Ow. Ouch. Stupid idiot. It's 7:30 in the morning, and all I can think of is, what do I do next? Come on, soldier. Pick yourself up, and let's start again.
Life is hard. Life will kick you in the butt repeatedly. But the strong amongst us will pick themselves up and start again. Keep carping.
Now that was dramatic. Wow. but never a truer word said. So, after a quick wake-up coffee and a chat with the bailiff, it's time to move on. The wind has turned 180 on us, so we need to pick up and head to the other side of the lake.
Way to go, soldier.
Calm down, mate.
Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
So, welcome to my new house.
I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
So here we are on the rise. My fishing adventures continue. Hopefully you can hear me because my mic isn't super covered in this wind. And yeah, it's lovely. Swims are really nice. The water's down a little bit because the farmer's obviously draining it for the crops, but it's no hassle at all. So I turned up yesterday, set the bivvy up, and the boy came along as well to help me out for the first day. And so I chose the west side of the lake, which is where the wind was turning sort of northwest, and chucked out 3 singles with some bags. The weed's not too bad in here at all. I didn't see anything really, didn't see anything to go for. I've been told by various people to shoot sort of 13 to 15 wraps out into the middle. Yeah, the first night was quiet, very quiet, even though why for some very strange reason I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, no beeps or anything like that. It was just got up. I think that's just fishing. Normally I would be in bed forever, but yeah. So nothing happened on yesterday. All fish just rolled over there. Yeah, so nothing happened yesterday, and I got to that point where the wind turned a little bit as well, and I had a bailiff come along to give me some advice and to have a chat. It's always good to get advice from the bailiff. And he's just said, look, you've got to follow the wind. The fish follow the wind in here. So I picked up and moved across the water to a swim called Reeds. And this is where I am now. And again, it's a lovely sort of dug-in swim. It's perfect, you know, I've got the angle on the buoy so I don't get super amounts of wind. But yeah, it's windy, as you can probably hear. And yeah, this morning I have seen a few fish actually on the left-hand point, which is the deeper part of the lake. I've seen about maybe 10 fish roll. So I've put a zig out as far as I can with my 3-ounce lead and my 3-pound rods. And hopefully, well, I've started at 6, that doesn't work, in a couple of hours I might bring it down to 4. I've also got a nice shallow part in front of me here, which is where I've got, you know, a little spinner rig, and then my right hand rod is out front, about 14 wraps. Again, that's on a bottom bait at the moment. You can only fish 1 zig on here at a time, 3 rods. Normally I would, you know, rock up to this kind of place and just sit and wait. And the last 2 lakes that I've fished, the Mill Day Ticket and the Res, they've been runs waters. They've been really, you know, the Mill can be quite difficult, but I kind of cut my teeth on those, and felt that, you know, I was kind of get back into the swing. Coming back here just reminds me that we're camping with fishing on top. It's a lot more difficult, I think. Water here is chocker. It's chocker full of fish, and they've finished their spawning, and so you'd have thought they'd be hungry. But it's early days, you know. I'm going to do all today, tonight, and then I'm going to do tomorrow as well, and just see how it goes. If we nick a fish, great. If we don't, yeah, it's no worries. This morning I seen fish rolling on my spot. Oh, again, go on. Yeah, sorry, wildlife. Lots of bird life here. Buzzards, kites, kestrels. I saw green woodpeckers and lots of smaller birds, black caps, long-tailed tits, and yeah, it's fantastic. I haven't had my camera out a great deal sort of to take the shots, but I've been focusing on this really, trying to get my fish on, as I say. But you know, there's also foxes here. I've seen sort of fox poop up the top there, deer here as well, muntjac, and I'm not sure if they got fallow here, but I'm sure they probably wander through here. And this morning was just the highlight. As much as I love fishing, seeing a turtle dove here. You know, they're rare. They're rare to see now. You know, they migrate over here from Africa, and normally it's sort of the south of the coast you see them. But actually, when I came here the other day, did a little walk around, I thought I heard that warble. You know, that song of the turtle dove. But I kind of you know, poo-pooed it. I just thought it wouldn't be around here. When I came around here yesterday, sat down, listened, I thought I could hear it again, and then I was standing right on the front of my bank there, watching the water, and one flew right across the front of me. And they've got the most beautiful patterned back, little white long feathers underneath their tail. Oh, it's just stunning. I was made up with that. But yeah, it's a lovely place. Obviously lots of duck on here as well, tufties and mallards and coots and moorhens, which are lovely. Not so lovely at 2 o'clock diving on your baits, but it is a really hard water, and everybody keeps telling me that, apart from you, Dave. Us noddies, me being the noddy, you know, we've got to try and we've got to learn, asking all the right questions and hopefully getting the results, you know, but we'll see.
It's really not looking too good. This wind is really, really strong, and I hear that it's only going to get worse. But finally, there's some good news. The bailiff, Paul, has had a fish up on the next swim.
I saw a glimpse of coloring, it knocked me off my feet. I thought I saw a spark in your eyes. Desperately and far away, conquered all my needs.
great feeling to see those fish return to the depths. But it's even better to see a happy fisherman. Well done, Paul. Nice one.
Well, as hard as I tried, it looks like I've got a blank on the cards. I'm not going to call this a blank. It's not a blank. Blank's too harsh. Kind of sounds like you didn't take anything from the experience. You didn't get anything. Whereas this is the experience. You know, being outside and being able to think and do what you want, catch up on films, draw. For me, it's photography. You know, this is what it's all about. You have to learn to appreciate the downtime. And yes, I do want to catch a fish. Yeah, like most of us do, but there's always a next time. That's key. I will learn from this, develop it, and keep changing in my tactic and just get better and better. And maybe next time I might catch something, you never know. I think that's obviously why we all do it. It's the urge to strive to catch. But you do have to appreciate the downtime and the nature and everything else about this, the experience. It's just amazing. So yeah, maybe next time, we'll see.